Hello students, I am your lecturer Sir Zubair with your last lecture of first chapter. Today we will discuss remaining topics of this chapter. The content list of this lecture is RAM versus ROM and floppy disk and zip disk. I am starting with RAM. RAM stands for Random Access Memory, is a type of storage for computer system that makes it possible to access data very quickly in random order. The term RAM has become associated with the main memory of computer system. RAM is a volatile memory, that means data is retained in RAM as long as the computer is on. Example: RAM in desktop computers, laptop, phones, DRAM, SRAM, etc. Let's read the proper definition of RAM. RAM stands for Random Access Memory, is also known as read-write memory because it allows you to perform both read and write operation. It is temporary in nature in the sense that when power is switched off, the contents of RAM get erased. Thus, it is also said to be volatile in nature. In previous lecture, we have discussed about ROM. Let's compare RAM with ROM. As mentioned, RAM is temporary storage, ROM is permanent. RAM is stored data in MBs, ROM stored data in GBs. RAM is volatile and ROM is non-volatile. RAM used for normal operation while ROM used for processing of computer. RAM writes data faster than ROM. RAM is the memory or information storage in a computer that is used to store running programs and data for the programs. Data information in the RAM can be read and written quickly in any order. Normally, the random access memory is in the form of computer chips. Dear students, let's move towards our second topic of content list, which is floppy disk. Floppy disks are used for moving information between computer, laptops or other devices. Some early digital cameras, electronic music instruments and older computer game consoles use floppy disks. Floppy disks are inserted into a floppy disk drive or simply floppy drive to allow data to be read or stored. A floppy disk, also known as floppy diskette or simply disk, is a type of disk storage composed of a disk of thin and flexible magnetic storage medium sealed in rectangular plastic enclosure lined with fiber that removes dust particle. Floppy disks are read and written by a floppy disk drive. Let's read its proper definition. A floppy disk is one of the earliest secondary storage medium. It uses magnetic media to store data. A magnetic coated disk is enclosed inside a protective covering jacket. At last of this lecture, let's read definition of zip disk. Zip disk is similar to the floppy disk but is capable of storing large amount of data as compared to floppy disk. The zip drive is a removable floppy disk storage system that was introduced by Lomega in late 1994. Considered medium to high capacity at the time of its release, zip disks were originally launched with capacities of 100 to 50 and then 750 MBs. Means it has great capacity of storage than floppy disk. Today assignment work is write difference between RAM and ROM. Also draw a diagram of floppy disk. The chapter of our lecture is closed. Prepare it with great enthusiasm.